Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Michael Venezia, head trader at TradeView Markets. As I sign in this Friday, a little after 11 Eastern to TradeGATEHub. Reminder: I sign in the same as everybody else. Okay, I'm gonna start the end the week, if you will, the same way that we start the week, and that's by obviously signing in. And the futures give it back. Chevron broke the 200 day. Mike Kamey's call sweeps. Yeah, these guys are good. Everybody's alert here. Very good conversations. Anyway, let's go back. Okay. All right. The start of the week was most important is this feature, which is our second greatest amenity besides TradeGATEHub being free as we go above 2,300 subscribers. This being Friday. Monday, we're closed. Tuesday, we open. It's a 3-day weekend. Be aware. You know what I mean? So from what normally the longer the weekend, usually the more bullish things happen, believe it or not, because you would think so. The longer the weekend, the more bad things that happen. But if nothing bad happens, then the market gets bullish. So be aware. These times are a little bit different. It doesn't look like that right now, but like I said, we're closed on Monday. Go to TradeView Market site and look at all our all our exchanges on what times we're closed across the board throughout financial instruments, as well as customer support. Here's the TradeView Market. You know what? There's the TradeGATEHub. So start Monday. I want to make my point first. We started Monday with the most amount of data, if you will, that rolls on, and it's ending now with this type of dynamic data. I usually don't trade day to day. As a day trader, I started day to day. Wasn't able to hold positions longer. Now I can. It could be a detriment. It also could be positive. You have to, adapt to it. With that being said, I'm just playing the market. Like I said, still stock picking. There's a lot of, you know what? I'm even going to go to my screen right now, show you what's going on. Okay. So you had stocks like DraftKings that had earnings and now is up, 20%, still going, pulling a similar stock, like a move like a Fastly. Shopify, by the way, great continuation to the downside. Another one that didn't work, a stock like Toast that I just took a position in. I should wait till 1818. Actually, I don't know why I did. I should, but it's not even the third day down yet. So Toast, another one with good range volume. So this is, again, stock pick. You don't have to worry about the indices. You take a handful of stocks and you believe in some type of system. Over time, the numbers will prove themselves correct, and you don't have to really worry about what to do on a day-to-day or night-to-night basis. Stocks like, stocks worked. Where's Elucid not going down? EMPH first day down. Planeteer giving a little bit back. Crocs was up $13 yesterday, acting well. Carvana, they're continuing to squeeze. As always, today the XBI is strong. The VIX, by the way, was up nicely. Now it's not even up that much. Apple broke this, a little short-term support. Chevron Texaco. This is the big one here. I don't know. Listen, if I were to only have 3 quotes to look at on how the market is doing, and this has been how I feel for some time now, I would look at I would look at the JP Morgan chart. I would look at the Apple chart, and I would look at the Chevron Texaco and/or ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil doing exactly what Chevron did. So stock picking, as you can see my screen, which is why the VIX is kind of in a tamer category. Well, the semis gave a little back. China's been weak now. They've been selling China stocks. Caterpillar acting well, that had earnings with John Deere, Qualcomm, CFLT, a stock like CFLT. You think you have, it looks like it's going to break out. And, you go on vacation, or even if you trade it, you don't take the profits. CFLT goes from basically 30 right back down to 25. It's a 20% move. That hurts. 20% in a week. What do we do now? That's the question. That's the question. You know what? It's still above the moving averages. It's going to take some time to repair. But CFLT is a stock that I'd be more prone to buy than a stock like Shopify. Why am I in Toast, you ask? I don't know. I like the symbol, but it is going up. I'm up in the stock. I'll show you where I'm in it. I'll show you where I bought it. My first buy was where? 1963. I think I have 8,000, something like that. What do I have? Toast. I have 8,000. 8,800. Toast. AEM, by the way, I have 6,800. I'll show my AEM trade. So Toast, I'm up. You know what I mean? It's not, I timed it poorly. Now I'm not looking for it to turn around and pull one of these moves like an Uber did actually. Uber had earnings and looked like it was going to give it up. Came back right now. Uber breakout. CFLT could do the same thing, but it's a different category. But Uber had a range from 34, 37, 4 days later, 32, right back to 36. So I don't think Toast is going to do it, but I think if I can break the 50-day, which is what on Toast, top here, 20, I'll take 2029. I have 8,000 shares in what, 1930? Anyway, next, AEM. I bought the wrong one. If you look at the golds here, Newmont was the first to buy. Hold on, so I don't get distracted. Because the futures, Newmont actually was the one that I should have bought without the news. I was looking at them all, 44.70s. Coaches talking about the metals. Today, I believe, was the day to try them. AU was one I was contemplating. It was a little thinner than I like. I was looking at that chart last night and I said, it's either, what's my risk reward? I don't think it's going to open up at 1930 and fill the gap. I thought it could open down and reverse. It did. I'm not in it. A stock that I did buy today, I mentioned in the room at TradeGATEHub, Goldfields. I'm sure Coach would agree. Basing very nicely, had that nice move up. I don't think it's priced in. I think it still has that move still in it. It has the 200-day support. Let's go to the weekly, the ultimate complement for some type of base. All right, it's got a gap. I need over 11 to add safely. So let's go to the daily. Where's 11? That's right. You know what I mean? I basically need 11. So it's going to take some time. I'm in it. The risk to reward here is still 50-50, even though I think I got a good price just because the stock is beaten down. The RSI is low. Where's my stock? My trade in AEM now. All right. AEM had news. All right. So let's go to the long-term relative strength that you see right here. The lowest it's been right here. Go across the line. All right. I go to the weekly. Same thing. Actually, it's not the same. We went over this yesterday. So AEM, as I posted in TradeGATEHub, let me go here because it's important as I am articulate my trades. TradeGATEHub, pardon, where did I look at? SOXO long-term bet. So AEM bought some 45.60. Like I said, we'll go over in a second. Hopefully it gets under the 45 strike price. It is option expiration today. So, okay, it did get there. It got under 45. What else did I post? We need more downside on a macro term, AEM. So what did I get AEM? Under 45 was the proper term, proper chart, AEM. Once again, I got a little early. I got a little giddy. 45, the low was 44.65. I got near the low. My average price is what? I think 45.72. No, that's why I have some offer to sell, 46.30. What is my average price? I'll show you right now. My average price AEM is average price 46.33. So my average price is a little bit higher than 46.33. That is my average price. I'm down $1. So let's look at the long term. There's my average price. I mistimed it. I don't think I'm going to be underwater too much. It's going to take a back and fill. It's probably not going to be something that I'm going to add to because I caught it correctly. It's going to probably waffle around this 45 area, by the way. What I did is I bought the wrong stock. The other one was GDX. That had a nice little pop. It's probably back down, though it is. But that was the one to buy 27.80 to 20.84. It's a nice move. I would have won it for 10 or 14,000 shares here. Now this is the one you want to see where it had some volume the last 2 days, pulled below the 200 days, shook everybody out. The world's over. And now it's been on a base here. Do I think it's going to go right back to 30.5 and anytime short or a V type of move? No. But this could, as Coach says, this is what I'm looking at for, I don't know, a base. The perfect thing would be and I go to TradeGATEHub and everybody's learning or at least relearning. No disrespect to Coach, who've seen much more than me. Mike, any call sweeps or reverse in the minors? Good question. It's the best question because I want to see these things base a little bit with volume. And then based upon these economic, conditions that have changed a little bit the past couple of days, I want to see them step in with some sweeps. So let's go to see what the big guys are doing, regardless if it's going to be a gold miner or not. Like I said, everybody should follow who I follow. I only follow like 22 people or something. Like I'm being facetious. I follow maybe 60 people. Let's see what they're sweeping in regardless. Okay, what we want to see is GOLD was the first to go, the old barracks. So Exxon bullish. All right, so they're trying to bottom fish the oils instead of that's going out to February 17th. That's not good enough. That's today. They're playing a squeeze on some calls. Nobody has the balls to step up and buy $112 stock. Not even for me. It's only a $25,000 bet. I could do that. Would I be scared of me? Not really. You know what I mean? ALGM, not interested. Apple, bearish, Dash, bullish, had reversed on earnings. CCJ, Uber, Smart. Busiest week of earnings next week. All right, this is all you got to know as we have a three-day week. You know, maybe you had some nice moves today. I don't think much is going to be happening. It is OPEX later today, and based upon all the puts everybody are writing, I would there's going to be some volatility. But like Coach says, Smart. I like that one. Smart's in the fund. You know, the probability of today being a whipsaw day, there is stock picking still, so just start small and don't let the trades turn into positions that you don't want, like a toast. Do I really want toast? No, but I'm going to actively trade it. Usually I'd time it a little bit better. I'll get out of it. Okay, I'll probably make money in it, but I timed it incorrectly. Anyway, next week, keep on the docket. Nevada, best of breed, Big Daddy. Walmart, best of breed, Big Daddy. Home Depot, best of breed, Big Daddy. Baba, best of breed, Big Daddy. Medtronic, same thing. Rio, TJ Maxx acting well. EOG, Marna. Etsy, U Square, Baidu, Wayfair. Oh my God. You know what it is? It's squeeze week. Coin, Carvana, Wayfair, overstock. That overstock. No interest. Okay, so that's, build a plan. Mara, look like they're positioning into a 3-day weekend with Bitcoin. A year ago, a 3-day weekend on an up would be a lock for an up open on Bitcoin. They're trying again. We'll have to monitor it. Anti-VIX, they're buying the dip. Oh, yeah, a few miners seeing bull flow. Coach, nothing on a miner. Nothing on the miners. And they're going to Mara. It's not even really that sexy. D-Dog, Sound, big deal. ME, sloppy out there it is. It's sloppy. Like I said before, I didn't know it was going to say it's sloppy, but this is going to go by the price action. We all good? Good spot, NEM 4490. Lewis. NEM 90. He's alert. Man's got good patience lately. 4530. He's right. You just missed it. You know what? NEM, just as, under 45 is almost the same as AEM under the strike price. It might go to 4580, do a print below, and then, it'll do this. You want it to settle below 45, do a print and waffle around. Base above 45, hopefully you get 46 and change predicated upon rotation. It's not a barn burner, but that's how I'm entering the trade. All right. So what's going on here? I'll leave it off because I get a headache. Most hated rally I've ever seen. No. ESG, rare, not interested. TNON, INDA buyer. March, INDA. That was a biotech, a sexy bio. Oh, it's India. India's having problems, aren't they? I don't know. Choppy. There you go. And this is to my boy here, IT. And I am going to leave it off at this little abbreviated one. Choppy days are losing days. So we're all, listen, IT is no joke. Guy's a good trader. So take it from people that have seen it. You know what I mean? If a boatload of a fleet of fish, a pro fisherman come in and don't have any fish, and you got your 18-foot Boston whale, you said, I'm going out there anyway, the odds are against you. So choppy days are losing days. If you're up on a trade, taking and calling a day, I'm going to adhere to that. So I will be back after lunch because for option expiration, I might want to position even in the fund. But until they take everybody's advice, trade well, have a plan. And if you are, stay, stocks that have good volume, good price action and range. Okay. It's been a good week. Again, thank you for